Hi guys, this is Nina from Northern Sweden here. It's 10 p.m. It's 10 at night, evening. Sun is still up. It's cold. My dog is here. I started to record a video, but my memory was full, so it shut off, and I didn't notice. So I've been talking a whole lot without you guys. Okay, so I'm by the bridge here. I'm gonna stand up. I'm by the bridge here in Kokså, northern Sweden. Yes, this is ice from the river. I'm gonna show you actually. For those of you who haven't seen what melting river ice looks like, because it's not just a big block that sort of melt. It's more like okay, you can see where I'm going. Okay, do you see this? It's sort of like little tubes or little fragments, like in the mushrooms, like the little tubes and stuff. And listen to this. It's not a sound that makes you think about ice, is it? And it's quite beautiful, especially like this in the sun. And it's freezing cold, so I'm not going to touch it anymore. As you can see, my hands are filthy as usual because I have been. I don't know if you know or remember that I did some fairy houses a little while back. My home is on the other side there, actually, so if you're wondering. This is... I'm gonna go back to talk to what I've talked to before. These are just like fire pits. There's another one on the other side where there's a little shed where you can go inside and get warm. But I didn't feel like crossing the bridge today. Oh, sorry. Sorry about that. So I've been treasure hunting, sort of. Like I said before, I like my leg warmers. It's quite cold. I still have my winter coat on, and yesterday we got about 10 centimeters of snow. I'm not kidding. Hey, Roka. Hey, cutie pie. We got 10 centimeters of snow, and I mean, the day before yesterday, on Saturday, I was filming my garden, showing you my first flowers and the rhubarbs and stuff. And okay, look. Yeah, okay, what? There. Is that what you want? Oh, no, she's happy. Okay. So Saturday I was filming my garden for you guys, like a before picture, and Rocka. She's 15, by the way, for those of you who doesn't know. And I was filming my garden like a before picture to show you what it was like now, and then I want to show you what I'm be doing with it during the summer. And I'm gonna hide my hands now. Hang on a second. Just gonna hide my other hand too. Okay. So one part of this was that I showed you my garden before I got started with anything in my garden, and that was on Saturday, and I was so happy because the first flowers had started to blossom. And on Sunday I woke up to several centimeters of snow and wind, and yeah, today it's Monday. It's a lot better weather, and as you can see, the sun is still up, and it doesn't get dark during the night anymore, but it's not sunny either all through the night, because the sun will disappear over there, but it will still be light out. Yeah, so I've been kind of down, but today I got my energy back when the sun came out. So today I've been wire wrapping a whole lot, so I figured I should go out with a walk for my dog. And I started my first walk. I walked in the forest, and I didn't bring my phone with me, so I couldn't film anything, but I've been picking a lot of other things that I want with my fairy garden when it's done. And my idea is also, I have already made little fairy houses out of clay, and there's loads of tutorials on YouTube on how to make little fairy houses. But today when I'm gonna make, oops, little birdie. I'm gonna make some more fairy houses one of these days, and I will let you be with me when I do mine. Oh, sounds like a royal decree or something. I don't know. So anyway, I'm planning ahead, and I've been picking these little stones. I want white stones for sort of my walking path in the fairy garden, and then I'm gonna plant moss, and I'm thinking maybe, just maybe, I'll do fake grass, a little bit of fake grass on top, or I will just do moss. I haven't made up my mind. Depends on how much plants I'm planting. So I actually took a couple of blueberry plants from the forest, and I own it, so I can pick it. But I recommend that you ask the landowner if you're allowed to pick. And now I just took a walk from my house, and I've been walking the slope here, and I started to pick some stones that I'm gonna use for my fairy garden. And here's some more stones, and the biggest stones is not for my fairy garden, they are for my own plant pots at home. So it's like the smaller ones are for my fairy garden. And also this one, can you see the different colors in this one? See if this camera can zoom in on it. It's kind of, I don't know if it's, can see it or not. Yeah, this way you can see it. See black and white and brown and red and brown. I really like this stuff. So that one is definitely going in one of my fairy gardens. I'm gonna plant in some pots, and I'm also gonna use my tree stumps and make some fairy gardens around that. Oops, I'm getting some other stuff out that I'm also gonna show you yet. Now the reason why I want white stones is because the dirt is dark, and we all need some light in our lives. At least I think so. I think life is kind of dark and stuff enough as it is. So I feel like I'm picking a lot of these needs washing, as you can see, but they are all white, bright and nice. And I have like maybe, see if I can peek down here without me exposing stuff that I'm going to talk to you about next. There's one. Okay. Oops. Come back here. So these are just the little amount of stones that I've picked now. So it's not like I'm making a huge impact on the environment or anything. I just pick one stone here and one stone there. So I just, but I really love these. Let's see if I can focus on it again. I say again because I already filmed this, but look at it, it's quite nice. It probably is some sort of crystal kind, but I'm gonna check when I come home, see if I can find it on the internet. And I thought I had logged out from Facebook, and I keep getting that's Facebook talking. Okay, so now I'm gonna show you something else. How cute is this? This is a little Christmas tree. I think it's called, what's it called in English? I I'm brain farting so hard right now. Christmas tree? No, it's called something else in English. I just can't remember. And this is the smallest little fern I have ever, not fern, pine that I have ever seen. Fern, is that a fern? No, it's not a fern. It's a Christmas tree. It's gonna be a little Christmas tree for the elves. Not the elves, the fairies. I'm sorry. This part was above ground. The rest here was below ground, and unfortunately, I managed to break the end there. But when it's this small, they can still quite easily adapt. This is also a little tree. It's a sallow, I think. It looks like it's on the leaf buds. And as you can see, the roots are crazy. And I also picked these sort of lava. I'm gonna take it home and sort of check out what they are, because they look like almost like corals. So cool. So I'm gonna check what they are, so they're not endangered or anything. I know where they grow, so I can put this back. I try to keep it as intact as I could. But if it's not endangered, or if it's okay to pick it, then I might try and put it in the fairy garden, because I think they're so cool. They look just like corals, but they're soft. I don't want to squish it, but it's really soft. It's like a sponge. Really soft and spongy. So I like that. So since I don't have much money, I find this is a pretty good way to make fairy gardens and plant things. And since I'm gonna try and make one for the outdoors. I want to use outdoors plants. So I've been picking blueberry plants up in the forest, and I've taken some more of these, but a bit bigger. I'm so cold with my hands. And I tried to find, I know I have strawberry plants somewhere, but they're so overgrown, because I have, like I said in previous videos, I've been having a lot of health issues, so I haven't taken care of any gardening or anything for a long time. But now that I'm getting better, I just want to do that. Don't you love this wood? I'm like hoping they will change out this bench, because they're like rotten and stuff, and that I can get the wood. I have so many ideas of what I can do with it. So I'm actually going to talk to the people that do these benches and are responsible for taking care of this and the fire pit and everything, and see if I can have this one when I make a new one. Because I really love this wood when it's sort of mossy and stuff. But yeah, so like when you don't have a lot of money, you keep your eyes open for different ways of doing it. I know, yes, it's pretty to go to the store and buy beautiful stones or little plants, but it's a lot cheaper if you go outside, have a look around your house, or ask a friend if you can come to their house and check around what you can find and plant that. Or if you can get little seedlings from their potted plants inside. She's so cute. If you can get little seedlings from the potted plants inside, or take some if you have some plants inside yourself, you can cut off little pieces and put them in a glass of water and let them grow roots. Now it takes a little while, so you have to, if you're gonna be, like I'm gonna be on a sale on, I don't remember the date right now, but about 2 weeks. So if I make new ones, they won't have time to put roots. And these outdoor plants, they're probably going to take them on another sale that I have in July. Today we have May, I think it's 29th today. Yeah, it is. 28, we had a lot of snow, and 27 I did the latest video of the garden, I think, if I'm not mistaken. If you're wondering about the glass that's here, this was in the first video that I shot, that the camera was shut off for. I'm really annoyed with people. They have been throwing glass, you know, beer bottles and stuff on the bridge there, and it's just filled with glass all over the ridge there. So I'm gonna go there tomorrow and pick up the rest, and this is just what I fit in my hand right now. So I don't want to go over there because then she goes there and I don't want her to hurt her paws. So I'm gonna wrap this so I don't hurt myself on it when I go home, because that's what we're gonna do now. I'm gonna go home because it's really cold and I've been outside for quite some time. I was to the forest, like I said, and I picked some trees and stuff like this, and I can do that because I own it. I own that little part. I sort of co-own it with my sister, so I can pick a little flowers and trees and stuff. But if you can't, then please ask the landowner, because a lot of times you can pick these little tiny plants like the ones I showed you. Anyway, and I'm gonna show you this rock. I can't really get it in the camera, the colors of it, but I really love it. So I'm gonna put it in my flower beds at home, and I'm also gonna check what it is. I have no idea. As you can see, there's a lot of moss and lava and stuff growing here. This is not filth. This is the same sort of corally lava that I showed you before. I don't know what it is, but if it's okay to pick it, then I will pick it and put it in my fairy garden. Also here I have some moss if I can, but don't take all of it. If you like come to a place and you see like this big patch here, don't pick all of it, just take a little bit, because then it will have a chance to grow back. If you pick all of it, it will take forever to grow back. So just take a little bit at every place. Or like me, I have my whole lawn filled with, oh my god, look at that one. Isn't this cute? Look at this. It's adorable. Oh my. They've been cutting down bushes here, so they don't want trees growing here. But I'm still gonna ask if I can take this. And I almost put my knee in some fox poo. Yeah. As you can see here, they cut trees and stuff down, and they cut actually all the trees down at the edge here, like I think 2 years ago, maybe 3 years, and burned them. So I don't think there will be a problem for me to pick that tree, but I'm gonna ask just in case. Also keeping an eye on the ground here for some more rocks. I think I have what I need, but as you can see, there are quite a lot of small white rocks that I can come back and pick another day if I need more. And if I just pick a little bit here and there, no problem. But if I start to dig like a big hole or like weakening the sides and so on, but I don't need that much. And most of the times I find it in my own garden, because I have very stony ground. So I think these are kind of cool, don't you think? But I'm so bad with names, I don't know what anything is. At least not in English. Sometimes I know the word in Swedish, but I don't know the words for it in English. Oh, it's so beautiful here. I love it. Home sweet home. Where's my dog? There she is. She's kind of tired. We've been out for several hours already. Maybe that's why I'm so cold. Okay, so when you don't have much money, when you go crafting, I get sidetracked all the time. I'm sorry about that, guys. I'm just thinking about that stone right now. And I think it's gonna come with me. Just sort of keep your eyes open for things you can use that you don't find. I mean, craft stores are expensive because they are specialized store. Whenever you come to a specialized store, things are a lot more expensive immediately. I think I'm gonna steal some of this later on. because it's just here on the edge and actually making it a bit skittish. So my home. Okay, and now you all know where I live. But I don't have any money. I love this place so much. The fishing here is great, by the way. Yeah. So keep your eyes open for things. Secondhand stores are amazing. I've been doing a lot of wire wrapping now, and for the beads, I go to secondhand stores and I look for necklaces with beads on that. Now I just bought one 3-row necklace with white glass beads. So I bought some thin brass wire, I think. I don't know the gauge right now, top of my head. I know it in millimeters, 0.5 millimeters. Usually I'm good with this, but not today. Just look at that. I love this place so much. Oh, I'm sorry about the wobbly camera. And I got it for like really cheap. 10 Swedish crowns is about €1. 9.8 Swedish crowns is €1, something like that. So this was, I think I paid like 2 Swedish crowns for it. So it's like, I don't know, what does euro use for small coins? Is it cent or so? It's like 2 cents. And I got 3 rows of glass beads. Now the thing, if you buy a used necklace, I'm gonna use the beads. Oh, the focus is totally off. Sorry about that. If you're gonna use used beads, usually the beads get dirty in the hole where you put the string. So what I do then, I take a glass jar and hot water and some dishwashing soap, is it called that? Things you wash your dishes with. And you put it in the hot water and you drop your beads in that, and you sort of shake the jar. You can use a mug or something too, but the risk that you sort of splash the hot water over your hands are quite okay. Yeah, I've been through that. Don't do that. Use a jar with a lid. Now you don't need to put a lot of hot water, so it's like if you put your beads in and they're like this thick in the bottom, you just put twice the amount of hot water and some dishwashing soap, whatever it's called. I'm really bad with English today, but I'm Swedish, so I guess I'm forgiven. Am I? Okay, so I'm waiting for my dog. She's over there sniffing. Can you hear how calm it is? Oops, I hear